Hi.
I have to get to the light.
Hi,
Hi.
dear. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm peachy.
Oh my God, I try to connect with you all the time.
Aw. Well, what did you want to ask me about?
Um, my love life. I divorced 2016,
Hmm.
and it's just one dead end after another. Um, and there is this one guy that I've been talking to for the last couple of weeks. His name is Philip. But I'm not sure if this is a waste of time or if this is really going somewhere. I just kind of want to know where my love life is going. Are there any names floating around?
Hmm.
Just, I don't believe I was created to be alone. But
Well,
I'd rather be alone than to settle, though.
okay. Well, then you just tell the universe what you want to do. So the thing about it is, every relationship comes with its pros and its cons. And many times people will think that they're settling because they accepted some, cons, even though, they didn't get all their pros. So it's really going to be like a bag of mixed things. With the Philip person, is he a very different type of person than you normally would date?
Um, he's a lot older
Okay.
than me.
Okay. Here's the thing. Every time I don't, first of all, with him as a person itself in the relationship, I'm not thinking it's going to go anywhere like far,
Okay.
but I don't want you just to not give it a shot
Okay.
because just the experience of getting to know this person and understanding him, etc. That's helping you to kind of flex in ways that might actually help you to align with the better option.
Okay.
Because if you have had all these experiences and they have kind of conditioned you to have certain expectations or ideas or reactions to love or relationship,
Yes.
then you're going to basically perpetuate the same cycle and you're going to keep needing the same type over and over and over and over again. And in order to break that, you have to kind of throw yourself or try to experience something completely out of the norm for you, because that'll start to change your norm and reality and what you're comfortable with. And that's the
Okay.
point, is just to change that up. So I wouldn't do away with it because I think he would be good practice. So have fun practicing, but I'm
Okay.
not thinking it's going to go that far. So that's what I'll say
Okay.
with that. I do think you will end up with somebody else by the name of Jeremy or Jared, because they've got a name like that. I do not think you know them yet. I think you're probably not going to meet them. How old are you right now? Huh?
I just turned 41, January 7th.
Okay, you look good for 41.
Thank you.
I think you might meet someone by your next birthday. So I want to say almost a year from now. So about
Okay.
42, that this person may pop into the picture. They are tied to New Jersey because I keep seeing New Jersey in my mind, and they might even have an accent like, "Hey yo," like it's like So I keep thinking of like Joey from Friends. So they've got kind of this like personality. They're
Okay.
huge into working out. They're like obsessed with working out. So this person
Okay.
is very into health and nutrition and body. They're very high strung, as are you. So it is going to be a process and an effort to work
Gotcha.
past that, but it's a good option. So it's just about like trying to work through whatever comes your way with that person.
Okay.
I don't think you'll end up alone, but I do think you're going to have to accept some things that under normal circumstances you wouldn't accept.
Okay.
But I'm not saying, accept the worst of the worst. I'm just saying you're probably going to have to flex in ways that you may not be prepared for. But I do not expect that you'll be alone for your life. I feel like this next person might be a good option for you.
Okay. Because the guy that I'm talking to now, it's a very difficult situation because his mom has Alzheimer's. So he moved her here to take care of her.
Mm-hmm.
So he just has a lot going on.
Yeah.
And I just didn't know whether I needed to, like, should I be there as a friend? Should I just duck out? Like, is this not the right time? I don't know, but he keeps saying, I really want this. And, but I don't know. I don't know.
If someone wants something, they don't give up until they get it. This is pretty much how it is. Like, you and ladies and everybody out there, like if you want someone, like you're going to pursue them, you're going to go after them. You're not going to like let them just slip out of your hands. Like when I met my partner, he was talking me out of dating him because he didn't want another relationship, even though he wanted another relationship. And I was like, no, you understand me. I understand you. We both want the same things. And honestly, I don't have time for you to like talk me out of this. Like, this is what I want. We're going to try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We're just going to try it. You're not obligated to stay in this if it's not working for you. Okay, and after a month, I withered him down and I got him to agree to a date. And then after that, we pretty much haven't spent a day apart, except for like 2 weeks when we were moving. So you can get what you want if you really want it. And if he really wants it, he's going to make it a point to make that somehow a priority. I honestly don't think he's in the best place right now to do it anyways, but I think if you want to be patient, you can probably wait a little while, but I don't feel like the situation with his mom is going to change in the near future. So he might be stuck dealing with that responsibility and dealing with his mom's needs and stuff for a while. It may not be the easiest scenario to help with the relationship. If you want to just be a friend, then be a friend. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I feel like it's supposed to give you a chance to acclimate to something new because there's going to be someone else coming in that may line up further with you, for you in that way.
Okay.
All right, sweetheart.
Oh, I appreciate it. I love you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Your right knee might start having some issues, and if you start to feel like tendonitis or tension in that area, you probably need to be aware that there might be something going on that's not bad yet, but it might start to become an issue down the road. So, FYI.
Okay.
All right.
What can I ask one more question?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see my dad?
There's 3 males. Does your mom have a brother also in spirit? Because I got a number.
He died early, like when he was young. He was a twin, and he died early.
Perfect. So yes to your father, and there's other people there as well, especially for mom. Your father, thank you. Did he have a gap in his tooth, or he had a funny thing with his teeth? Because he's showing me something, and he's doing this with his teeth, or he's picking his teeth for me.
He did, but he didn't like his. I liked mine. He didn't like his, so he put caps. One was gold and.
Yeah. Oh, funny. Okay. Yeah. Well, he's doing this, so he's like showing me his teeth or messing with his teeth in this way, so he's acknowledging that. He also, birds are connected to him, so you're going to have experiences with birds coming around, specifically like doves. So doves would specifically be a sign from him, like white birds or pigeons. It's funny because pigeons are not often signed, but a pigeon as well. So if you hear that coo, coo outside your window, all it's like that's almost like a sign from Dad as well. He also keeps, thank you. Was he good at fixing things or like home repairs? Because he's showing me almost like I need to fix something with the corner of the roof.
Not at all.
Okay. He's showing me the corner of your roof, and I'm trying to figure out if he's trying to like warn you that there's some issues going on there. Where you live at right now,
I'm in an apartment.
Okay. Oh, okay. Do you have 3 major rooms or 3 significant rooms for your apartment? Or are there like 3?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to have to call this in because at the corner of there's something going on where there might be mold or something forming on the corner of the roof, and it might start.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, because he's trying to like point this out, like this is important.
2 weeks ago, my neighbors upstairs just moved in. The second day she was here, the maintenance man said that he thinks that she tried to pull out her refrigerator and the hose is disconnected. And it flooded my apartment, and they're still supposed to be coming and fixing my ceiling right there in the kitchen corner.
He's just acknowledging that he's aware of the issue, the damage in the corner. He's acknowledging that, and that you need to keep on it because it could turn into mold, and he doesn't want y'all to become sick. So he's acknowledging that. He also, thank you. He also, is there a Terrence or Terry name connection? T-E-R, like a Terrence or Terry. I want to say Terry, but I don't know if I'm actually thinking of like a female Terry or a male Terrence, like Terrence.
And it's a definite T.
I feel like it's a T. Yeah, T-E-R. R.
Because my kids call his wife, my mom, dear.
No. This is like a T. I'm pretty sure this is
T-E-R.
T-E-R, like Terry or Terrence or turn. It's got that sound to it because there's a reference there. He also keeps acknowledging, thank you, show me a heart attack. So there's a connection to that and also an issue with the chest or heart. So there's a reference there as well. Thank you. You know what? You said you were previously married, right?
Yes.
Is there a Terrence or Terry name connected to the person you were with before?
There could be. I would have to think about it, but there could be in his family.
Okay, because there's someone that's coming through. They've got that name. I'm pretty sure that's the name. And then they're pointing to the chest or the heart. So either they had a heart attack or they basically collapsed and like died. So they're referencing something like that. They're
Okay.
also, it's funny because they're like, you know, they always liked you. So they're almost like acknowledging like you and that family and like, you know, "Oh, I always liked you." So they're almost gossiping a little bit.
So they're already they've
The
already
person's
ended.
passed. The person's passed. Yeah, this person that I'm thinking about is passed.
My his name is not Terrence or anything like that. My stepson passed away from a heart attack. He was only 25, September of
But
2019. His name was Dominique
mm,
Berry Jr. and we called him Nicky, little Nicky.
no, this isn't it. This is a different T, like a Terry or Terrence. They're
Okay.
specifically like they're showing me that Terry, so that's what I'm trying to figure out where that Terry is coming from. So they're
Okay.
showing me that, and I'm pretty much pinning it down to the person with the heart issue that's
Okay.
connected, possibly to
Okay.
the other side of the family, because it almost felt like you weren't close to this person, but I still feel like there was some relation. And if you were married before, for me, that would make sense that there would be a relation to this person.
Okay.
I want to say it's probably a male. The name is throwing me off a little bit, but I want to say it's a male. So I'm
Okay.
thinking that that's the case. With your son, by the way, he's showing me his hat. Do y'all have his hats or his caps? Got it.
Caps, shirts, yeah.
Okay. And also in the top drawer of your clothes, do you have one something right on the side there?
Of his.
That's connected to him, or that's yeah, it's connected to him. If I go to assuming there's like a, you know, cabinet or drawer, if I go to the top, I feel like I'm seeing stuff, and then I go to the very end, and there's something right there that he's pointing at.
Now, it's not a drawer, but my bed, maybe.
Does it have a drawer?
It doesn't have a drawer. Underneath my mattress, I
No.
keep his obituary and my dad's obituary under my pillow, like directly.
Mm-mm. That's
I
not
don't
it.
know.
No, no,
Okay.
he's like opening a drawer, and I feel like I'm going to the very end, and there's something right there.
In
So
of my drawer, it would be my drawer.
I feel like it would be your drawer because
Okay.
that's what he's doing. Because I have one in my bedroom. He's taking me up to mine, opening it up. In my first top drawer, I have like socks and underwear and all that other stuff. I feel like I'm looking at something in there, and he's drawing me to the very corner in there. So there's
Okay.
something there that he's pointing out, or he's trying to like point out to you. So
Okay.
there's so you might need to go looking because there's something that he's making reference to. He also
Okay.
keeps acknowledging, thank you. He's kind of in love with himself. Was he a bit of in love with himself because he's always
Yes,
coming across?
he was kind of high profile. He was the
Okay.
biggest DJ in the area.
Okay, got it. Do you also know if he had a thing for sunglasses or he liked to collect things? Because he's showing me, and it's not like just trash. It's like he's kind of picky.
Glasses, sneakers. Yeah.
Perfect. So he's acknowledging that. If you go looking in your drawer, if there's something right there that's connected to any of that, that could also be where he's going with that. But there's a
Okay.
reference to that. He also keeps showing me two necklaces that are connected to him as well. One of them might have an inscription or a name. So do you know there's two necklaces? One of them might have a name.
I don't know if one of them has a name, but I know my oldest son wears one of them, has one of
Okay.
his chains.
Okay, so if you look and see, there's a because he's showing me two, and one has a name in it or has a name on it, but there's a reference there as well. He's around you, sweetheart.
I feel him all. I feel him all the time. I feel him more than I feel my dad. I feel
Yeah,
him all the time.
yeah, yeah. He's around you. He's around you. All right,
Oh,
Mama. Well, let me let you go
thank
before they kill you.
you.
You're welcome.
Bye
Bye,
bye. Have a
sweetheart.
good night.
You too. All right. Let's see. Next.